wild set of character introductions.
Yeah. Funny part is that I
Great.
kind of expected that Phaleth would be the one, and I made a small setup to all of this. Oh well.
Oh, my bad.
No.
Would you rather I waited?
No. Better to get into it.
Yeah.
Was just I expected Phaleth to go into the details and explain what actually happened, and not gad this.
Well, what it's always tough to make choices between what you as a character know and what you as a player know and what the character would do. I mean, when Phaleth is back, you could ask more detailed questions.
Yeah.
So,
but for now, I'm just gonna go with it and have fun instead.
I think this is going great, personally.
Yeah. Because she doesn't know what Beric has done yet.
Nope.
And she's gonna strangle him.
Uh-huh. Are you sure that's what she's... Yeah. Strangle. Yeah.
The depressed paladin has taken over the goings on of the group.
What's your name? You and your sister, I want to say. Why is she standing there, like 2 meters away from us?
Oh. She waves her hand and she vanishes.
Ah.
What?
I see you are a person of ability as well.
Yes. Which is why they were sent to find me in the first place. And the name is Iblahai, Master of Puppets.
It's a very long name. Is that all one word? Master of Puppets.
It's a title. If you want my actual last name, it would be Mishima. King. My sister is Elaine Mishima, the master and teacher of King. Kingsley or Kingston Hammerfall.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
All right. 21.
You can see Wilbur scratch on like a napkin. Iblahai, scary person.
Yeah, she is walking around with a coffin on her back. It's not a huge coffin. I don't know how to...
She has the result of a Colombian necktie. Like just showing.
Wait. 2 feet. 3 feet and 2 inches. Something. 3 feet and 3 inches. 100 centimeters long coffin on her back.
May I inquire what the coffin on your back is about?
Oh, the little one. She's the puppet.
Okay. So you are an entertainer?
Yes. The master of puppets.
This puppet, did you make it?
Oh, yes. However, when she dances, it's quite the performance.
Oh.
Sweet.
Wilbur looks wistfully like out of the window.
Why are you all so edgy?
I'm not.
I'm not edgy.
Depressed, sad, dark, edgy, call it whatever you wish. What have I walked into?
Because I lost a very good friend of mine recently.
King? He's still alive. Oh wait, you
King
spoke...
is also incapacitated, but it was another.
More people died. How many people died?
2 dead, 2 incapacitated.
Wait, there's another one dead?
Pronghorn.
Yeah,
Yes,
Jordan's other character.
Eric.
Pronghorn.
Pronghorn,
Oh,
our
yeah.
good friend. He was destroyed by the Rakshasa.
Yeah. Hmm.
2
Uh,
dead, 2 incapacitated. I
and-
almost just left and then I'm back.
Wait, you
Jordan
left.
will
Why?
hop off his like kid stool or something, like, you know, a heightened one. Get like below this tavern like
Table.
table level, so his head is like at the same level. Walk over to the like bar, get 2 more glasses, put them on the table for Gad and Barrack. If we are going to know each other, we need drinks. This is all very sudden.
Yeah. And what did you mean by nameless? The nameless? That other one coming outside of King's mind? What?
Well, King's eye went crazy one day, and we decided that there was another person in there. And I, being accepting, decided that it was an equal member of the party. And
We
and
went
then
into a dark place, far in the desert.
yes,
Okay. And that explains this. How?
well, we went into the dark place. Terrible things happened there, and then King started being weird. And then there was this other person inside King, and now that person's outside King. And
Do you
it's
mean
a
he
lot.
became more weird after that place? More than usual, I mean.
Oh, for sure, for sure. He was
Oh.
very strange.
Okay. But how? What did that other one possess him? But he has physical form. What?
Yes, this is what I said when I meant I don't really understand it.
Looks at Barrick
Um,
expectantly like, talk.
You're very demanding. Can I say that? Is that rude?
No, it's not
I
rude.
don't
But
know.
someone I care about is lying comatose and I only found out about it. It's been a day. I want answers.
Speaking of,
Who's
so
our
do I.
friend?
But you go first.
A lot of questions. Barkeep, bring some aged grape juice, if you will.
He looks at you. Huh?
Beric leaves in disgust.
He's trying to escape from having to explain this to me. Clever bastard.
I mean, he
What
just
does the
left
barkeep-
out through the door. You could go after him.
Alright, fine, I'm
Oh,
gonna drag him
true, it's
back.
Oh, okay. I think
Let your frog pay.
Gad. Yeah, I mean, he didn't buy this thing. I don't think. I'm not sure. I think Gad would explain in a very Gad way what he thinks happened.
Mm.
Which is kind of what he already said. He'd add more details about him being weird and stuff, and then he wouldn't remember things, and so on and so forth.
Mm.
Oh, Beric,
Hello?
Hello?
you're
Hello.
back. We were just discussing what happened to King.
How and why and what about coming outside of his head? Nameless? What? Why did that happen? How did that happen?
Well,
Hello?
Hello?
hello. Oh, he is super gone.
Mm.
Barrick, you're very cutting out, like electric static sort of thing.
Yeah, just e e.
He's got a solid like 30-second delay going on.
Mm.
Okay. So I believe Failith had something to do with it. She like looked in his mind and then looked at this other thing that was there and then mixed them together and made a third thing and oh,
King got
I
married
don't
and have a kid? Wait, no, wait.
that's what I think she and King mated and made a new thing. I don't know. My friend who's gone now, he tried to explain it to me.
Who's this bitch?
Sorry?
Who's this bitch that did what with King?
Gad tenses. You will do well to not speak about Faileth that way.
Very well, but who exactly is she and what does she look? Is she the tiefling one in the temple that was running around?
She is my very good special friend. She is a noble and passionate warrior.
Takes out a
She
note,
has done much for all of us.
writes on the note, folds it, puts it away. Okay. So,
So anyway,
I don't quite understand it, but sure. Magic, crazy things. Let's go with that.
that's around about my understanding of it as well. So you're up to speed.
Mm.
I am not. For like the fourth whiskey since you've started talking.
Uh-huh.
Since it's offered for free. You said that there were dangers to the city and
Mhm.
something else. Like, if you're employing me, what am I expected to do?
Yeah, I'm curious about that
You
too.
expect
And even more, like, which one of you is employing me? Because you, Iblahai, looked down. Iblahai, yes. You gave me the platinum, but you said you just met them. So are you employing them as well? They seem like muscle.
I'm employing you. I haven't decided on employing them yet. I am questioning so much right now.
I assure you, Wilbur, I am exceptionally strong, if that is your question.
No, the question was, what am I expected to do?
Fight and kill things.
Oh, yeah, we can do that, absolutely.
Oh, well then, perfect. But not just any things. Cunning demons and fiends, destructive necromantic skeletons and undead, all manner of horrors we shall no doubt face. Does that sound like something you can manage, or
Well, of
does it sound
course, yes, 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 yes. How much are you paying? Wait, never mind. We can work that out later. Let's just, shall we go now? Puts the glass
Oh,
down.
well, we're somewhat waiting on the king right now. He said he would summon us in time.
But wasn't
Wait.
this king
Like,
lying comatose on the
yeah.
Oh,
hospital?
no, that's king. I'm talking about the king, as in the king of Samak Baus.
Look,
What?
this is a. I appreciate the performance and the drinks, but if you're gonna spin a story, you shouldn't say that you're talking to the king.
I
Gad's
actually,
looking around confused, just like, uh,
I actually think he's being honest about this.
I do. I think you're part of the performance, lady.
I'm not,
You
not
think
anymore.
This can only be too crazy to be fake.
No, I've seen crazier.
Well,
Okay, you can prove it. You will prove it later. You will get me a meeting with the king, and I shall believe you.
I mean, we can go right now if that would help.
Looks at Beric. Is he making any reaction?
I shrug.
Lead on. I want to see where this joke takes you.
Okay, come along, Wilbur. Heads on out, heading towards the
Some rando off the
palace.
street, which we say, "Hey, King, we trust this guy now. Hope you're fine with that."
Can we head to the palace?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. Rock up.
You get to the main gate and you recognize Jeff from before. George, even I'm forgetting his name.
George, did you have your ham and eggs?
Yes, I did. It was very good.
Perfect.
Mm,
The king has assigned us a grand undertaking, and we are recruiting companions, but they won't believe that we've been summoned by the king, so we wanted to go in and see him so he could confirm things and sort everything out.
mm. But you have been.
What?
Yeah, I was just in there with you and he points it back. You were both talking to the king.
Yes, that was like an hour ago. Things have changed, so we need to see him again.
Uh, he looks at the other guy. The other guy just like looks confused as well.
Oh,
Uh,
wait, Jeff, hold
hmm?
on. He can Gad like maneuver Jeff to be like standing in front of Wilbur.
Yeah.
Looks up at like
Okay,
70 degrees or something.
now can you repeat what you just said?
But you just have
Just have what?
spoken to the king.
Aha.
Jeff, I'm not sure what they are paying you, but this is clearly a joke. Like, you're
By
taking it too far.
Tom's
You're risking your
breath,
joke.
Wilbur.
You're risking
You're
your job.
really starting
I
to
am.
shit on my dick right now.
Uh,
Uh,
I'll go get the captain, and he just wiggles out of Gad's range and just rushes off, and the other guy's like, Huh? You're the man to leave your
Gad
post."
is Gad is like hands on hips staring down at Wilbur and looking very disappointed in him.
uh,
Iblahai checks her pulse, looks at the barrel of whiskey, smells it. It's just whiskey.
yeah, it's about to
She
take a
just sits
swallow.
down for a moment.
We
You
would
should
not
know.
necessarily. Oh, go on.
You should know, my good man, that I am not in the habit of lying, and you shall soon come to regret this effort that you required.
I sincerely doubt it.
Well,
So
sincerely doubt away.
the captain of the
Yes.
guards comes along with Jeff. He says, "Oh, you've seen him before. He's the guy with the mustache that you met earlier." He's like, "Oh, yeah, Beric, God, good to see you again. What brings you here? You seem to have panicked Jeff."
Yes.
He's
Well,
like, "No, I'm George," and it's like, Whatever."
yeah.
Wow.
Even the captain doesn't know his name.
Wow.
Anyway, but the king does, which does speak to his character.
My
So what brings you two back?
this little fellow Wilbur here doesn't believe that we are employed by the king, and we request an audience to sort this out.
So he looks around and then looks down at Wilbus, and his eyebrows raise. They're like big white bushy eyebrows just rise up. It's like, What? Why wouldn't you believe them? Um, how can I- don't know if the king will be able to see you at the moment. You know what?
Perhaps.
Well, it's a
Jeff,
matter of urgency.
George,
He's
whatever
pissing
your
me
name is.
off.
Go try see if the go to speak to the head maid. Actually, don't go straight to the king. You will go straight to the king. Please go to the head maid and ask her. He's like, yes, sir, and he rushes off. He's like, so, what is this audience about? Well, I have you for a couple of minutes.
To
These
Just
two.
right in
introduce
front of us.
collaborators.
This is still the captain. He's just asking. So, why are you here?
These two.
We're here to introduce our new companions, which we intend to, yeah, we intend to introduce to the king on the sensitive mission, top secret mission that he told us to do.
Oh, okay. Could have just waited until he sent me to get you, but whatever. You're adventurous. I'm a guard. Whoever cares about guards, I guess.
True.
Just sort of waits, looks away, completely ignoring you, deliberately ignoring you guys, waiting for George to come back.
Wilbur will look up at Iblai. Gods, like, right? They always like this.
After a few moments, a well-dressed servant comes out. It is not maid. It is a man in a butler's outfit, fastidious, tiny little glasses on, white hair tied back in a ponytail. He's like, yes, what is it? Who? Oh, if it isn't Gardenberg, what have you brought this time? What is the issue?
Are going to introduce two new companions who will be helping us on the king's quest.
Ah, well, that is. Hmm. Give me a moment then, I guess, because of course you would. He is very busy, so he would probably want you to wait in one of the waiting rooms. Please follow me, and you all get led into the palace, into a well-furnished room where it's basically a few sofas, a table in the middle, has some macaroons in the middle, and a jug with several glasses, and the jug is full of ice cold water.
There's now two Iblahis, as both of them are sitting on the opposite sides of the couch, just facing their hands, just elbows on their knees, just leaning forward, just, what have I got myself into? They weren't joking.
While
about
drinking
Wilbur?
his water, Wilbur is like taking out a small, like discreet bottle, like those Americans, have in a brown plastic bag, sort of thing. And he'll like spike his own water before drinking.
Gad plops down in a chair, is like arms folded, just like staring at Wilbur, like tapping his fingers impatiently.
After about half an hour, the servant comes back and says, he has some time in his schedule that he can meet your new members. If you would please follow me.
Great, let's go.
Cleans herself up and makes herself more presentable, and then follows.
As you are taken to a man who is behind the desk filling out paperwork, he says, I saw you only a few hours ago. Why are you already back?"
Yes, are you the king of Samak Baus?
"Yes."
And are you hiring us to take on a holy quest?
Yes.
Turns around and like arms wide, looking at Wilbur, pointing, like gesticulating at the king.
Owl Eyes just takes out the bottle of alcohol, takes 2 swigs, and walks out the room.
Oh, what we wanted. I was just gonna say what we wanted to do, King, was introduce you to two new people that we have asked to join us in your quest, since well, we have now lost a couple of people in the course of doing the things that we were doing, and also one of our other friends are incapacitated. So to the people that are
Hey,
there.
Both Iblahis makes a very regal and respectable curtsy to greet the king.
he nods towards you with a kind of confused look on his face in this whole situation, because it's like, in his mind, he's literally thinking, you could have just waited. I wouldn't have cared. It's very
I
clear in his
thank you
mind.
for
It's
your
like,
time. Heads up.
he looks at Beric and like, so this wasn't about the quest or any information about it. Like,
No, please
Sorry.
feel
They,
free to
yeah.
hand us the information, and we shall read it over.
well, there's not much to read.
Oh, in
It's
that case,
basically you use the magic device with the thing I'm having made. You feed it power, and it will lead you to where I need you to be.
and that is to accomplish.
Thwarting the evil that threatens the
Let's go
city.
with that. It most likely is, but yes.
Very well. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a pleasant day.
I wish I had less paperwork.
Don't we all?
I feel that.
Makes a curtsy and waits to leave as soon as Barrick does.
Yeah. We
Like the idea of two people have already just left. Like, nope, I'm out.
Yep. When the other two are coming out, Gaz just saying, Tom's beard, are we sure about this gnome fellow? He has a lot of work. Is he going to be
Don't.
like this with everything?
I don't want to look for another member.
Great. Fantastic. We'll
You're
just
living through
spend
the
a
pain.
solid 3 hours convincing him that anything exists. Because he doesn't trust a word we say.
Do you have a place where you live that we can go and maybe introduce ourselves, our abilities and skills, so that we can find some semblance of teamwork?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
there's this huge mansion we live in. Just
Spits out the whiskey.
what? Did I say something? Or
Wait,
Sorry.
You own a mansion. You.
yes.
Oh, well,
Well, it's
you
more
did
of our
introduce
group.
us to the king.
all right.
Yes, it's almost like leans down looking at him. It's almost like I tell the truth. Crazy. I know.
With the things you tell me, it's halfway to believing you this is a dream and halfway to just wanting to see what's going on. Like how deep this rabbit hole goes.
So,
Well, wake up. We've got fiends to kill.
I'll
Not
describe this bit
literally.
just for the fun. So, you, Gad and Beric, both lead you to a large walled-off courtyard. They're just outside the gate right now. They're clearly behind the gate. It's basically a very large, lush garden in a desert with a large house in the background. I don't know if you two would react to that. That's why I'm describing it.
Yeah, that's why I'm being completely quiet, because she's kind of speechless. She's just
Same.
standing there, just. Did King live here?
Oh, yes.
So his workshop really is in the basement of a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't joking.
No, we're
I-
not joking about anything.
I thought he was joking before he fell into a coma.
Hmm. Well, maybe he was, but I mainly stick to truth telling. looks at Wilbur again. Do you
I'm
want to
just-
go inside or what?
Yes, please.
Touches the gate. Is it an illusion, DM?
No, it's an actual gate.
Touches the wall. Is it an illusion?
Nope, it's an actual wall.
Pinches
They're
his
walls
cheek.
and
Is he-
gates!
Pinches his cheek. Is he awake?
Yep, it felt a bit pain that.
Drinks a bit more of the alcohol.
Probably a good choice.
Gad unlocks the door, the gate, and we head inside.
Hmm. Well, do you happen to have a room where we can just sit down and talk calmly?
Sure, whichever.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Room number
I was
6.
walking along. I could have been with my brothers right now, and I've dealt with this shit.
Wow.
Right, like you can fully hear him saying that.
Yeah.
He's not quiet.
So you get taken into
head-
a very well furnished, well decorated, and very expensive looking mansion.
Huh.
Yeah.
I should have started working with King earlier.
Sure, we could have used your skills. If you have any.
I do. I am, as I've mentioned before, a master of puppets. I'm not particularly good, unlike, I'm guessing you, at punching things. But when it comes to magic, I'm quite frightening.
Well, for most people, I'd hope. I don't really get scared of things, but I am frighteningly good at punching things. Get it? Now that was a joke. You can laugh at that, Wilbur.
This looks at you.
Okay.
You get all taken a very comfortable room lined with very soft chairs, nice big table in the middle. It's chilled to just perfection, so you don't feel the desert heat the same as when you were outside.
I have questions, but I guess I should introduce myself a bit more. I am a bard from the College of Creation in Drovine. I specialize in creation and the control of magical creations, as well as magic that influences the world.
Cool.
What about you?
Me?
Yes,
Or are you looking at Wilbur?
you can start.
Well, and he kind of looks a little bit hesitant and soul-searchy. I am a chosen of Torm. I am a strong warrior. Faith and strength is how I usually fight. But that hasn't gone super great recently. So we'll see. Any questions about that, my little companion?
I mean, your armor and size tell me everything I need to know.
Oh, yes.
You have
Crazy.
you have a enormous sword on your back. It's very hard not to notice.
Actually, Gad does not have a sword on his back.
No?
He has an empty
Okay.
sheath.
Mm-hmm.
Because he lost his dancing sword when trying to save Levin.
Man,
Rip.
He has a big hammer though. So
You have a very large blunt tool of implementation, and I can say it looks of good make. Just seeing here, you cannot see Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
me that left.
Oh, I thought like I left
No,
Discord or
it's-
No,
something.
no. Yep,
Barry.
it's a big hitting hammer that I hit things with.
And you're holy.
Magnificent creation.
So you
What
are a
did you say?
paladin?
Indeed, yes, a paladin of Almighty Torm, his
Okay.
chosen on this plane.
Okay, so you're not a cleric. Good to know. There are differences.
No, that's my good friend Beric's realm.
The shiny one with smoldering armor. Are you okay? Do you need me to just make a gust of wind to cool you down? You are really smoldering.
Oh yeah. I could turn it off if it bothers you. And I turn off the moldering.
Okay. I wasn't worried about. No, never mind. You're a cleric?
In service of the wait. Is it
Lathander.
Morning Lord? Is that what Lathander's title is? Yeah, I
So,
think.
Yes.
Morning Lord Lathander, yeah.
yeah, the
We
morning
have
one.
been fighting for a long time and have not sought new companions because they have not been needed. You are filling the ranks of the dead and the incapacitated.
All right. Wilbur, what about you?
Most of my abilities are not good to perform unless you want to do harm. But
Well, that's great.
I am capable in the arcane traditions, and I am good with these tools. And he slams up a like nice leather bound like set of carpentry tools and smithing tools. Like rolls it out, and you can see like pouches of all different tools in them. But it's a bit dusty,
Hmm.
but well made.
With Iblahai's connection to king and artificers, would she be able to tell whether Wilbur is an artificer?
No, you could tell that he's most likely skilled in the things he's just rolled out,
Hmm.
but you can't tell if he's an artificer or not from that.
Are
What?
you an artificer?
Looks eyes glaze over a bit. I was.
Was.
Now I am a humble traveler.
That knows how to kill things with magic.
Of course, one must get around.
Fair enough.
So, like demonstrations, I don't know. Is there a courtyard?
Fuck yeah, there is.
All right.
Do we
Or
have like a training room in the mansion?
You have an open
outside of.
space in the basement and outside.
Let's go outside. Don't want to blow up the mansion. Again.
Wow. I thank you. Well, let's go and take a seat.
Wait, were you in on
Um,
that job, Eblai? I was given the offer, but my friend Fer took it instead. I haven't
No,
seen him in
I was offered it, but it sounded shady.
They paid
what?
well.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
It
That
was a
just
job.
offer, yeah, a while ago. For those in the know.
Okay. No idea what you're talking about, but okay.
If you know, you know.
Anyway,
Hmm.
why don't you blow up some things and see how it goes?
Sure.
I can summon something that you might test your strength against.
Hmm. In that
Sure,
case,
do that.
or yeah, go ahead. You can do that.
So would we be in some sort of any of these courtyards? Where would
Outs-
we be like?
We'll go outside
Battle
in
map.
some place,
Yeah.
Between buildings or in the desert sand, where we won't accidentally, get arrested or, start a war or kill half the populace.
Those are all good things.
When they
What,
don't
that you're not
happen.
doing them, or yeah, that's
Yes. Good to avoid those things.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm bored, so start shooting. Or
All right.
hitting, or complaining and questioning. Looks at Wolverine again. Whatever,
Yes, Gad.
whatever you think is your specialty.
It's all of those, but yes, let's start with you. You say you are drawing of strength.
I don't think you're the ones joining us, okay? I don't need to prove anything. This
You
is
need to
your
prove that you are
tryout.
actually worth my time.
Oh,
You
we're
say you are
still on
facing
this,
demons.
okay? We're still on this.
Give me your
All
best shot. Hit
right.
me.
God.
we have
Hit you. You
matching
don't
spell on
want
this.
my best shot. My best shot will kill you.
I
Um,
doubt it.
Gad.
Gad's just gonna take out his hammer and just slam it on the ground and cast a level 3 smite into the floor. Just a fucking boosh.
just you hear a boom, and the ground seems to crack under the sheer force of this.
Are we like in the sand somewhere? Like that's not.
No, I cracked the
garden?
marble tiles.
Yep.
At least we're not inside.
You're ruining the courtyard.
Anything else you need?
Yes. You seem to not like me. So I shall prove myself. Hit me with that, and you shall do me no harm. And then I shall be proven.
I'm going to highly doubt that. Okay.
Backs off.
You asked for it. He's gonna swing, I guess. Boop.
And a large, like, golden shield, like a sphere, just encompasses him, and you off it like a great, like, drum or gong.
I mean, he barely hit anyway. So.
I mean, it's like it's a stationary sphere,
Okay.
and nothing happens.
You can actually roll it.
Yeah, Gad starts poking it. You start rolling about.
Please, sort of like do a golf ball thing and just like the entire sphere just like flies into the air.
Can I move the sphere?
Let me look.
The globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures.
Yep.
So you start poking it. It doesn't move immediately because, well, he's in there. So you'd have to beat his momentum, beat his
Okay.
force of his weight over your. So
Gad is gonna like line up like, oh, do nothing, can I? All right, let's see how this goes. And he's gonna fucking hit it as hard as he fucking can.
roll for an
Just
attack
try-
then.
To try and yeet him.
Like over the fence.
Yeah. He's aiming for a clean sweep. Oof!
So this gnome probably will see this coming. He just sees the hammer and boom, it slams into the side of this magical sphere of protection. And suddenly you are lifted off your feet as you slam straight into the side of the sphere from the inside, as it just shoots off and slams straight into the wall and just digs into it. You'll take 1 point of damage just because your face hit a solid object rather rapidly.
I'm so glad that
But
wasn't
it's
the wall
Morgan
of our
knows-
mansion. Well, your mansion.
Gad runs after the ball. Oh, how are you doing in there, Wilbur? completely resilient, are you?
Iblai
I
turns to
think I'm
Beric.
mending on tracks.
Yeah, joins you, and then goes, he's like a cat with a new toy, or a dog with a new toy.
Who? Wilbur?
No, Gad.
What? What are you talking about? He's the one who challenged me.
Like a cute
This
little
message to
dog.
Sphere.
You basically got a nosebleed and that's it. Not really any damage or anything.
Well, I believe that proves that.
What?
And then he walks away. To the rest
Oh.
of the two others, leaving Gad at the like, at the wall.
Bye then. Sure
Well,
showed him.
will you join us, Wilbur?
I mean, you showed me the king, and I very much doubt it's you employing me. I think it's you speaking for the king, and the king has coin.
Usually, lots of it.
Yeah.
Join us.
I mean, if I can tell you, you are a very memorable group, and I get to pay. I get to participate in a circus without paying for it, and I also get paid for killing. Looks at Cad. Fiends. Yeah. Sure.
Yes! Wait. Yes! That's calling over.
Okay. The fiends, undead, unholy things. Killing them. Very well. I guess I should also make a demonstration. Yes?
Yeah, do it on Wilbur. I hear he likes it.
Looks at Wilbur.
Gad, do me a death save. Constitution.
A con save. Okay.
Hmm?
Boop. That's an 18.
You
I
failed.
Is that
You
with a
failed.
plus?
Failed. Jesus
I'll
Christ.
say 19. Yeah, you shrink.
Sorry, I can't hear you with that tiny voice. You should speak louder.
Why, you
He's
little
still bigger
fucking
than you.
bitch! I'll fucking kill you!
You're a bit too small. I don't think you could catch up with me.
Half size.
Gad's gonna fucking punch him.
I missed the steps to the other side.
Huh.
You need a napkin.
You
That's a
missed because you missed
17.
these steps.
You fucker! He misty steps after him.
Oh no, it'd be like a gremlin just jumping at you. A small version of Gad. You could try dodge. I don't know how Gad's doing this. Is he just appearing next to him and trying to punch him?
Yes.
Omae wa mu shindeiru.
Roll me a strength attack. Well, it's just an attack then, isn't it? But it has disadvantage, I believe. Strength checks. No, you're just not with a disadvantage.
No, well then 5 plus 5 plus 4.
Plus 9. So 14. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure
Is that a hit? Like, is he trying to hit him, or is that like some sort of check I need to make?
he's trying to hit you.
Fucking punch him.
Doesn't hit.
Fuck! Get the fuck back here! I'll fucking kill you!
I mean,
What do you wish
I'm
to
not
do?
sure if you're worth. Oh, never mind. Wilbur's taking up enough screen time.
Hand some popcorns over to Beric as they are watching this.
Okay.
You two can intervene at any time as you are watching a Benny Hill sketch.
Why would we intervene? Free entertainment. I'm taking
we can have a bit more
notes.
free time. We've got
I'm just
more film time. Come on, Wilbus. How are you going to deal with this? You've got a tiny guard chasing you.
Mr. Steps, how high is the wall?
The wall is 15 foot high.
Yeah, Mr. Steps up onto it.
God, Misty steps afterwards.
Wait, he has
I've
spell
got that-
slots? He can do this?
How many does
I've
he
got
have?
that too, bitch! Fuck you! Chasing after him.
But then what are you doing? He's just still chasing you.
You know, it is time for you to be. Children of your kind needs to be spanked, snaps his fingers, and casts banishment.
Oh, that's a save, isn't it?
Charisma
Oh,
save.
Jesus
save.
Christ.
Charisma save.
That's a charisma save. Oh, this isn't gonna go well for you. That's a 30. You don't understand how much God wants to punch him right now. And is not gonna have this taken away.
Well, do another hit.
Fucking. Get the fuck back here! Ah! It's another point. Fuck you!
Wait,
Wilbur would like to trip Gad off the wall.
That would be a dexterity against his dexterity then.
Ooh. Dex battle.
Oh.
Ed just
Fuck
jumps
you!
clean out of the way and tries to punch you again, I guess.
Fuck yeah, he is. he's still going. Oh Jesus
Hey!
Christ!
So it's a punch, so it's 1 damage plus your strength.
Minus 1d4
6.
because he
Yeah,
is.
minus 1d4.
Yeah, but it's 1 times 2 because like it's 1d1, right?
It's yeah, it's 1d1, so it would be 2 damage. 2
Mhm.
damage plus
So-
your strength minus 1d4.
7 minus 1d4.
So 6.
Minus- So you take 6
6.
damage as you get punched by this tiny gad.
Oof. Oh.
Fuck you!
Are you done?
Yes. Gad hops down and arms crossed starts walking back over to the others.
Roll me a dex save then for the landing.
Oh boy.
It's 15 foot, so you take fall damage.
Yeah.
You'll take
He's
half the fall
done.
damage. You take 3 fall damage as you just get that shock up your legs from landing funny.
He doesn't let it show. He's annoyed now.
A bit more than annoyed.
Walking off. He walks back inside the mansion. Fuck you guys.
Could I, on his way out, dispel his reduce spell?
You can cast a spell magic.
And it automatically works if it's 3rd level or lower.
Yeah, dispels.
So Gad just gets big again as he goes back in.
He doesn't turn around. Keeps going.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Hmm.
There you go, you've had a bit of chaos.
What about you, Beric? Anything to show off for us to know?
I didn't technically prepare this, but since we were like in downtime, could this just be a thing that I could do? Um, could I just like sort of like show me what you got, Iblai, and fight her with a summon celestial?
Oh,
Jesus.
You can if you want.
he goes, oh, that one. Huh. That's interesting.
I'm an Avenger.
Hmm. All right.
What you see is this large creature, this large cherub.
Why is that so small? That should be bigger. It is
A
big. Yeah,
large
it's 4 square.
cherub.
Oh, and I'm going to be needing 10 tiny little things, but for simplicity, I'll just use Owlington as 10 steel pikes flow up from her belt and start floating.
She is flying like, I summon it like 90 feet upward.
Yeah, this one, 120 feet.
Jesus.
You got your beating range.
Yeah. It's surrounded by 10 tiny and very sharp, well, steel spikes. Wanna fight? Very well. I guess we roll initiative.
Well,
Yes,
they
so-
just use.
Or you could just describe what happens, basically.
Oh well. 10 attacks per turn until she knocks each and every one of them down. While I'll shoot at it with an Eldritch Blast from the ground.
Okay, hold on. Let me just like see what my initiative is. Oh, I get an attack.
Oh, I just clicked the wrong button. At least one attack, yes.
I
Go on then,
believe.
They're 120 feet up. I'm 90 feet up. Could I
No, it's
fly 40 feet?
it's
Like,
around
or just
her.
around it?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's just gonna fly off 40 feet. Right.
Alright.
Like, away 40 feet. So 10 types of
Opportunity attacks.
opportunity, I guess.
Yeah.
Do they have like, are they melee attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your 10 attacks then.
10? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Plus 8
Okay.
each.
Plus
Plus
11.
How much?
It's a plus 11 to each attack.
C is 16.
Oh
They
wait.
all basically hit.
Oh yeah, they have a plus 8
No,
because.
except for 2. So 8 hit.
Alright, so that would be. I do have a plus 2 because of my spellcasting focus. So that would have been a 10, not an 11. And that would be
Oh,
1,
so
3, 4. So it would have been 1 less on each of those.
I think it would be the same.
7 normal, 1 crit.
7 normal, 1 crit.
7 normal and a crit, so 8. D4 then. Plus 4 each. Oh, each one of those are supposed to have plus 4 to them.
They don't get the bonus from your
No.
your spell focus.
Nope. It wouldn't give anything anyway. It's 1d4 plus 4 damage.
Oh yeah, the damage. I mean to hit. They're just a plus 8 to hit because it's a slam attack and it's their attack, so it uses their stat block.
Yep. Let me
That's
see.
minus 25.
Here.
Plus 8 to hit, yeah.
1d4 plus 4 per attack because they are 10
Oh, yeah,
individual
I'm agreeing
creatures.
with that entirely.
So yeah. That would be 25, and then 8 plus 8 multiplied by 4 is, well, 32.
Okay, well,
The
thingy's
fifth-
dead.
57.
Wow.
Yeah.
That happened.
Big hits, to
hmm
be sure.
then floats down, flies around Iblahai, and lifts her up as she sits on the floating ones. Anything
Blow
else?
clap on the wall.